What's going on, guys? So I am heading in a new direction. Uh, when I was in Dubai, obviously that was the heaviest, most water-loaded, bloated version of me that I could possibly come up with. I weighed in at 107.2 kilos or 107.8. I can't remember, one of those two. Um, on the morning of the match against Schoolboy, and that was really as big as I could be. Um, I've accumulated a fair amount of body fat in the process over the last couple of years of just eating as much as I can, and it's been good in respect to putting on strength. I have no doubt, but I think it's about the right time now where I go through a phase of reducing body fat and leaning up. So unlike what I did when I faced Coach Ray, which was a very poor management of how I lost that weight. In that one, I just ate 1,000 calories a day for 3 months and then did a big dehydrate. We're not talking anything like that. We're talking still essentially eating to my appetite. But I had a conversation with Paul in the pool after King of the Table, the day after when we were resting, and we're just talking about optimizing strength and optimizing performance and where that is for any given athlete. Do you go with the approach of just be as strong as you possibly can, eat everything and be fat, or do you be as strong as you can be within a weight class? And Paul's obviously a great example of performance, peak performance within his body weight. He's incredibly lean, and yet clearly doesn't lack power. So he's managed to achieve it within his body where he is super lean, but he is also super strong. So talking with Paul, it kind of inspired me, and I feel like I'm at a phase now where my mental reasoning for it is sufficient enough that I won't have any problems doing it. I have been someone who's been, I would say, addicted to sugar in respect to it being as much of a drug as anything else. I've been addicted to sugar for a lot of my life. And lollies, chocolates, sugary drinks have always been something that I've just consumed at will, and a fair bit of it. So I'm going to change that now. I weighed in at 102.2 kilos this morning, so I'm already 5 kilos down on where I faced Paul in. I mean, where I faced Schoolboy, not Paul in, and there's still heaps to go, still heaps to go. And the good thing is, I still feel strong. I'm lifting PRs in the gym. I'm gonna go to the gym tonight, and I'm gonna continue to feel strong. I'm sure I feel really strong. But what I'm doing, what I'm changing, and this was really on the advice of Paul, kind of a generalized advice, nothing specific, just generalized advice. But the approach I'm taking is this: I'm gonna, with the exception of coffee, I'm going to not consume calories in the form of liquid. So I'll only drink water or coffee. That's basically all I'll do. And when I'm drinking the coffee, there's no sugar in it. Um, I'm not going to consume lollies. I'm not going to consume chocolate. I'm not going to consume any processed junk at all. And within the foods I'm going to eat, it's generally going to be a high protein diet. It's not going to be a no carb diet. It's not going to be, um, we're not going to go keto or anything like that. It's just going to be 80% of probably the meal I'm eating is probably going to come from protein sources. And there'll be some vegetables, some carbs on the side, all that sort of stuff. But essentially just healthy eating. Um, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to see where that takes me. I suspect, if I'm honest with myself, my percentage body fat at the moment, I think that's going to take me down to about 97 kilos over the next couple of months. Now, what I do from there, the goal is, of course, to maintain my strength. Not only just maintain my strength, but to continue to get stronger during that time. Now, if that's the case, 95 kilos will be where I will cut to. Now, Paul believes And although I've had terrible experience with this in the past, if I am walking around at a lean 97 kilos, it will be very comfortable for me to get down to 95 kilos for a weigh-in and then be straight back up. I won't have the dramas like I did when I faced Coach Ray. So, will this make me more competitive within my weight category? We will see. I don't have a good history of restricting to weight categories, but every time I've done that in the past, it was the fat version of me that I was taking down to that weight category. It was never a lean version of me. I'd just get skinny and still be fat. So we're gonna try to do things a little differently this time, a little bit more discipline. I've always had discipline in my training. I've never not trained. I've never slacked off for a moment in my arm wrestling journey when it comes to training. The effort's always been there, but in the diet sense, that hasn't been the case. So I feel like where I'm at right now, that is probably where the biggest reward is for me when it comes to lifting my level amongst other athletes. So my next match will be announced very soon is a 105 kilo match. And look, that's fine. I'll still pull that match, and that opponent can be 105 kilos. That's fine. But I will probably be 99 kilos, 100 kilos or something for that match. But that's fine. But moving forward, I'm anticipating that in the core sports, East vs. West, world rankings, 95 kilos is going to be where I'm going to be. So that is my new direction. And yeah, you guys can watch it all unfold if you want, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, thank you, Paul, for all your wisdom and advice in the pools in Dubai. Hi, Lazy. Time to go, is it? All right, it's time to go. Okay, guys. See ya.